Hello, and welcome to another draft on the channel. We will be doing some more Double Masters here. And if you've enjoyed my content, make sure to like and subscribe, it means a lot. And jumping into our pack one, pick one here, there's Roon of the Hidden Realm, if we want to do some Bant Flicker stuff, like take Roon and Wall of Omens. Or we can take Elsha of the Infinite and like League Guild Mage. Let's go with Rune and Wall. I like that a bit better. As we are past a Elvish Rejuvenator, don't mind if I do. Lay of Sky Knight's also nice, but the Rejuvenator is really good in any green deck. Has some ramp and a good flicker target. And here we are past a Chronicler of Heroes is fine, but not amazing. We could take, like, the Falconeer, which is, again, fine, but I think let's start off with our first Cryptic Spires as some mana fixing, because nothing in this pack really excites me too much. All of it's pretty mediocre. Like, you could pick up Winged Quaddles later. As we see another Winged Quaddle, and another Rejuvenator. Also like Vampire Sovereign, but we're not deep enough in black for it, so just take the Rejuvenator. Yeah, I like that. So yeah, this is looking like a great start, and we can splash pretty decently with the Rejuvenators being able to hit or see a lot of cards. It's no rampant growth, but being able to be repeatable and sift through our deck is a pretty good upside on the Rejuvenators. We're also looking for cards like Coiling Oracles, or even like a Panharmonicon, if we get lucky enough to see one of those. Aether Snipes are also great, Sensor Splicers, and then cards like Mist Meadow Witch to keep flickering the things over and over. But yeah, that's what our deck hopes to be. And then, of course, some of the crew lands would be nice. And here we have, Bear's Companion, or a Deadly Recluse, Tuskguard Captain, maybe? Chronicler is okay, but nothing amazing here. Let's take the Bear's Companion and speculate on splashing red for just the Bear's Companion, since it gets really good in a Flicker deck. Creating 4/4s a lot is really nice. Here we could take the Deranged Assistant or Cryptic Spires. Let's take the Cryptic. We can get better ramp, probably. And here, another Bear's Companion. Well, don't mind if I do. Works well with our Flicker theme so far. And then we could just, like, end up splashing white. If white seems to be cut, we drop the Wall of Omens and just go into, like, a Teamer ramp deck. As we are past an Arachnus Spinner, Dragon Arc is interesting, but we don't want to play it. Just take the Spinner over, like, a Traveler's Amulet or Doomed Traveler. And here is our wheel pack. Just take the Forbidden Alchemy here. Nothing too amazing. Yeah, the Inquisitions we are going around. Might have been nice to go into another Rakdos aggro deck, but I've done enough of those. If you want to check it out, I'll leave a link to it in the description. On my trophy Rakdos deck, where I had like a bunch of Burning Tree emissaries. Speak of the devil. But here we just take our Cryptic Spires over like a Pithing Needle for sideboard tech or Eel Umbra. And here, really nothing for us. Take an Eel Umbra, although I doubt we're playing it. Aven Initiate, I guess, is a 4-drop, which we are lacking at the moment. This deck is definitely base green-blue, so base Cynic. And we have like white, Roon, another Recluse, and a Dream Shaper Shaman. The Recluses are fine, but I think we're going to play just one of them. Arachnus Spinner, we do need Arachnus Web for it. Okay. As our pack number 2 gives us a Oracle of Moldiah. Again, if we get a pack 1, pick 1 glimpse, we'll try and do the mill plan, but Oracle of Moldiah is just super good. And then, what do we take now? Psychic Symbiont? Relief Captain? Ooh, double white on Relief Captain isn't favorable. I think we take the Cryptic Spires here. Seems early for Cryptic Spires, but I think that was the correct thing here. As we get past Nephelia Smuggler. There's also Path to Exile is super good removal. Yeah, this and Thistledown Liege is also nice. But Thistledown Liege doesn't pump too much, so don't really want to take that one highly. I think it's either between the Smuggler and the Path. Settle Beyond Reality will also be nice, but let's take the... I think I take the Smuggler here, so we can get some more repeatable Flicker. And we are past pretty much nothing. Just take another Cryptic Spires over a Brindle Show. Yeah. And now we do get a Crew land, but it's the Basilica. So it doesn't tap for either of our colors, which sucks. Or, well, no, it does tap for one of our colors, but not both, which sucks. Yeah, we don't have any black. So just take a Web Weaver Changeling against the aggro decks. Yeah, like, getting a Web Weaver Changeling down on against an aggressive deck can just swing the game in your favor, especially if you can flicker it multiple times. Yeah, white's getting a little cut, but our fixing's looking pretty good, so we can get the Wall of Omens and Roon, and maybe the Bear's Companions as well. So this just looks more of a ramp style deck rather than like just a flicker deck. So yeah, things are turning out pretty nice. And here we have a Bondkin, Impervious Great Worm, and another Cryptic Spires. Impervious Great Worm is pretty big and hard to deal with. Huh. Like, works well with the Rejuvenators and Oracle plan. Yeah, let's take the Impervious Great Worm as just an endgame threat. Works well with creating tokens with the Bear's Companions. Just hard to kill. Continues attacking every turn. We're definitely not playing... You might play the Eel Umbra. Probably not, though. We're looking for, like, Simic Growth Chambers as crew lands. We're looking for, well, any of the crew lands. Even, like, a Boros Garrison, even though red and white are splash colors, just because of the Oracle of Moldiah. And the Rejuvenators. Here we get a Settle Beyond Reality. Uh, hmm. Gnarlback Rhino's fine, but yeah, I guess just take the Settle Beyond Reality. Summer Bloom. Or the Mimeoplasm. Mimeoplasm? I don't really know. Hmm. Do we want to try and do Summer Bloom and pick up every single crew land we see? Uh, nah, we already got the Oracle. But this would require splashing black. Let's take the Mimeoplasm. And oh, come on! This is the last pack. We want like three out of the four things. We want the Cryptic, the Momentary Blink, the Coiling, and the Aether Snipe. But we gotta take the Coiling. Aether Snipe would have been amazing, but oh well. We're a little stocked up on 5 drops though, so little downside, but the Rejuvenators can help ramp into them. And on our wheel pack, we get a Winged Quaddle over a Grapple with the Past. Yeah, I like that. Just as like a flying Death Toucher, just like an early game creature to stop aggressive decks. Yeah, the real worry with this deck is just going against aggressive decks, because we can outgrind anyone else. With like creating a bunch of tokens every turn, smacking them with the 16/16, exiling stuff, drawing cards, all of that fun stuff. Even Initiate, I don't like it in the deck, but it's a 4-drop, so we might still need it. And here's our wheel pack. We can pick up the Arachnus Web here, so that we have a target for our spinner. Plus it's decent, if not that great removal. So yeah, the deck is turning out pretty well. Probably not playing Eel Umbra for flicker reasons, and just being probably one of the weaker Umbras, which there are only 2 of, but still. Eel Umbra is just mediocre. As we get the Rumming Stone and Deep Analysis on the wheel. Wow. We'll pick that up real quick. Bondkin over God's Willing. We're probably not playing either. Might as well take the 6-drop instead of the 5-drop, but we're not playing either. And Summer Bloom, the card that we were considering on taking. Nice. And here we'll snap up a Silencia Sanctuary easy. But what else? There's an Eternal Witness, which I like, over Teferi's Protection. Like, Teferi's Protection's fine and all, but I think we'd rather have the Ewit. Yeah, take the Ewit and the Sanctuary. We really want some more crew lands for if we want to run Summer Bloom. And they also just work well with Oracle anyway. I think I like Summer Bloom even in like a low crew land deck. But here, what do we got? Verena is fine. Just take another Cryptic Spires. Yeah, let's take another Cryptic. And now we get another Cryptic, or I guess Ulash, the Hate Seed. No, it cares about being cruel. Mathis, Fiend Seeker. Just take another Cryptic. With all these colors of mana, we want to be able to splash easy. And we can take a Sky Knight here. Or do we take Body Double, actually? I like Body Double here. Body Double's pretty good. Yeah. Just being able to copy any dead creature or creature that's been milled from your opponent is pretty good. We can probably, like, cut the Mimeoplasm at this point now. Mimeoplasm is cool and all, being able to, like, copy, let's say, a being a winged Quaddle and then get the counters of a Great Worm. But we're not a graveyard deck that much. The only way we have to mill is like Forbidden Alchemy. And we don't want to make the splash to black when we're already splashing white and red. Settle Beyond Reality is looking pretty decent. We have 8 lands. We still need like 3 playables, 2 playables. We can always just throw in the Deadly Recluse, but we'd rather not. Here, Fiery Justice is fine, if not mediocre, in this deck. If we were a Mill-Deck, Spider Spawning would be good, but we're not. We could take the Deranged Assistant to help ramp over the Momentary Blink. Yeah, I like that. And here, there's a Vidalcan Orrery, which we don't really want to play. Yeah, just take the Ambuscade as some pretty mediocre removal. Like, didn't they make Clear Shot a thing? Take Annoyed Altasaur as another thing to ramp into. And Bant Charm on the wheel, like it, or not on the wheel, and last possible pack. Just with some good removal, counter magic, and artifact hate. So yeah, we have 8 lands. This means we have 25 playables. I probably want to run like 16 lands. Spider Spawning's cute, but don't really want to play it. Cuts are probably like Summer Bloom, since we didn't get there. Summer Bloom and I get another Arachnus Spinner. It's fine, but not great. Webweaver Changeling or Pride. We'll take the Pride Mage for some enchantment hate in case there's like a super problematic enchantment. Um, let's cut the Ambuscade. And then that's 23. And then that's 23. Uh, Jeskai, Elder. Don't have many non-creatures for prowess. We might main deck a Pride Mage. Yeah. I think we have a nice looking deck. And we have 7 Cryptic Spires, so blue-green, 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 green, or blue-red, green-red, green-red, white green, blue white, and red blue. So I think we can just add basics and it's a deck. Yeah, add some basics. And 16 lands, including a crew land. And a lot of good ramp. Yeah, I like this deck. Let's throw it in and see how the deck does. And I'll see you all in round one. Alright, we are here in round one against Trolling Saroon. This looks like a fine hand. We're missing, like, one more land to get things going, but it's looking pretty decent. Start off with a green-blue Cryptic and pass. They play an Aqueduct. We play another blue-green Cryptic to hide that we're red. Cast a Smuggler and pass the turn. Yeah, we don't need red until later, so hopefully we don't have to use it too much. Or reveal it too soon, anyway. Never mind, we have to reveal it. Cast a Deadly Recluse. Crypt expires, swing for 1, and pass the turn. And hopefully we can draw a land next turn. They cast the Skin Render. Yep, killing a smuggler. We hit the land, boom. Never punished. Cast Oracle of Moldiah. Sadly, Rejuvenator's on top, but that's fine. We can manipulate the top of our deck pretty easily. I think we take 3 here. It might have like a reanimation spell or something. Oh, just another skin render, of course. Why not? Do we deep analysis or rejuvenator? Let's go deep analysis. It's not guaranteed, but we draw cards as well, and it's more mana efficient. Perfect, we hit a land. And we pass. Let's see what you got, OP. If they swing, we trade. This gives us access to a skin render for our body double purposes. Now if we draw an untapped green source, we can like Elvish Rejuvenator and Eternal Witness back our like not really sure what we would get back. Maybe the Oracle. They thought scour us, milling Arachnus Web and Elvish Rejuvenator. Kind of glad they milled spells so we could get some lands off the top. Although, oh, Eternal Witness could have hit a land, so. And then they just pass. We hit a Plains. Let's deep analysis. Oh, no, I think that's a little costly in life at the moment. Nah, let's deep analysis. Draw some more cards. And cast a Rejuvenator. Do they have like a mana leak? Like, Mana Leak is fine against us. Yep. Let's get this Crypt Expires, put Roon of the Hidden Realm and Impervious Great Worm as notable cards onto the bottom. Annoyed Alt-Store next turn seems pretty good. Eternal Witness, getting back, like, I think we just hold the Eternal Witness for later. We can do some more shenanigans with that. They surreal memoir their own thought scour. With no chance whatsoever. Just return target tiny instant. We'll take 3 for now. We are getting a little low, though. Oh, they definitely have Mana Leak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go body double here, copying Skin Render. Body double. Let's see. Oh, maybe mana drain. Dang. Well, that sucks for us, but at least we didn't run into it with like Annoyed Altasaur. Now we can Eternal Witness and get back our body double. And we can double block the Skin Render. Rebound, get back, mana drain, ouch. Well, now we know that they have mana drain, so we're gonna have to try and play around it and bait it out. Which is definitely annoying. Thraximundar, maybe? What do they have? Nicol Bolas, the God Pharaoh. Oh, this is a spicy matchup we're against. Well, I guess we exile that and that. But this is not looking good for us. Like, Nicol Bolas and Mana Leak. Like, dang. You have Bant Charm to protect it now, so let's leave up Bant mana and cast Body Double again. They'll try and Mana Leak. Or not Mana Leak, Mana Drain. But then we can Bant Charm the Mana Drain. They might be considering if this is like a trick or something. They let it resolve. Interesting. Well, we will copy Skin Render and kill their Skin Render. And then we'll smack Bolas for 3. And they bolt the Ewit. Yep. They still have that Mana Drain in hand. And they thought scour us, milling Settle Beyond Reality and Forbidden Alchemy. Mm, yeah, we probably should have. Let's see. What do they hit? Bear's Companion. Yeah, I don't think they can win this one anymore with a Mana Drain up their sleeve. Well, we're gonna have to be aggressive in this matchup. As aggressive as possible, so. Let's throw in the Pride Mage. And cut a spinner. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, okay. I like that. And any other changes? No, I don't think so. Dream Shaper Shaman's kind of cute with the Rejuvenators. Actually, let's try Dream Shaper since we're probably losing this game anyway. Let's throw in Dream Shaper and cut a Arachnus Web now that we're not play. Oh, never mind. Oh well, we won't make that change. Crypt expires, pass the turn. Tap land and go. We will Coiling Oracle. Enters the battlefield. We draw Wall of Omens, and we pass. Guess they're wondering if they want to play Bounce Land, or if they want to not discard. I guess that would make sense. They play an Aqueduct, and then just, yeah, so I called it. And we will play a Plains and cast a Rejuvenator. Hitting a Silencing Sanctuary. We can bounce the Plains back to hand. Swing for 1. And pass the turn. Hopefully we draw one of our 5 drops soon. They get a Bloodwater Entity into play for no value. We'll cast a Wall of Omens. Draw a card. Play a red Crypt expires and pass the turn. So now we have all colors of mana available to us. Body Double's a little of a dead card right now in hand. They swing for 2, we take it. Swamp. Skin Render, not again. They kill the Oracle. And I think, although how sad it is, I think we just want to cantrip the Body Double. And draw a Bant Charm. Okay. That's something. We pass a turn. So Bant Charm can do us some work. Let's see. They Prophetic Bolt the Wall of Omens. Yeah, that's fine. But, like, dang, 10 lands? That's a lot. Let's... What are we going to do next? Bant Charm is going to be like putting Bloodwater Entity onto the bottom. Oh, sorry. Bloodwater Entity? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm not sure how we're gonna win this one. Unless we top deck something really sweet. They finally made their choice. And then they swing in with everything. We unfortunately have to take it. And a Pride Mage. Not bad. Let's play a White Source. Cast the Pride Mage. Move to combat. Swing for 2. And pass. Yeah, just like Mana Drain, Nicol Bolas. I'm not sure how we can win this one. They move to combat. They swing. We'll double block. Kill the Skin Render. What do they have? Like supernatural stamina or something? What you cast in there, buddy? You do want to pay a cost of something. Agony Warp, I see. Yeah, we'll counter that. Vant Charm, counter the spell. Yeah, I think it's worth it. Skin Render dies, and then they cast another Bloodwater entity, buying back the Prophetic Bolt. They play a Boiler Works. Okay, Settle Beyond Reality. Yeah, that removes everything from the board. Exile you, exile you. What do we want to come back as? If we get Skin Render, then we get rid of their Bloodwater entity. Let's go with Skin Render. And then Crypt expires, pass the turn. Our best top deck is Annoyed Altasaur. Do they? Why? Nicol Bolas. Are they gonna discard our hand, which we're fine with that? Yeah, more than fine. Take our 2 lands. And then Altasaur called it perfect. That was the best top deck we could ask for. Altasaur, trigger Cascade into a Pride Mage. Now we got an actual board. We can swing at the God Pharaoh and get Exalted. And we'll play a land, so if they try and mind rack us, we're fine. We don't lose our singular land. They plus, and they hit a Rejuvenator. Yeah, that's fine. They cast the Rejuvenator for free. What do they hit? Best case scenario, they whiff. Worst case scenario, they hit another crew land. They just hit a basic swamp. Wonder what took them so long to figure out which land they wanted to take. I'm probably have to cut out of the video because I have the power of editing. Yep, they prophetic bolt, but that's not enough damage. They probably have disfigure. That means if they didn't just hold it for instant speed, block, and then bolt it. Yeah, they most definitely have disfigure. Oh wait, no, they bought back. Wait, no, they didn't buy back Agony Warp. Augur Spree? Oh yeah, that's fine. Having to spend that much removal on it is I'm fine with. And a deep analysis. Not bad, top decks, not bad. Dream Shaper Shaman should have been Arachnus Web right here. We can Arachnus Web this, so we can get in for damage. And let's Deep Analysis. Does put us a little low, but I think it's worth it. Attack the God Pharaoh! Kill the God Pharaoh! They plus and hit Oracle of Mold. Ah, dang it. That's a problem. They'll make sure that they'll always draw spells. Well, Deep Analysis. Um, how can we kill Bolas before it keeps stealing spells? They cast a Firemind Vessel. And we top deck Rune of the Hidden Realm. Okay. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. So yeah, Rune, Deranged Assistant. Oh, both look pretty good. Attack the God Pharaoh! Kill the God Pharaoh! They let it die. Perfect. Let's get Rune online into a Deranged Assistant. And pass the turn. Land. Glimpse the Unthinkable. Oh, whoa. They're gonna mill us out. We have 11 cards left in deck. That kills us, and they can draw it, so GG's, OP. Well, let's see if they see the line. Like, they can cast Deep Analysis. They mill us for 10, then they cast Deep Analysis targeting us. Glimpse. And we are not running an Eldrazi, so this one works. GG's, OP. GG's. Well, that was a match. Well, on to game number 2. All right, we are here in round number 2 against Dexagil. We will keep this hand with ease. 2 lands, but with multiple draws and a Wall of Omens. I think we're pretty good. Forest there is a good draw. Ah, dang it. 10th District Legionnaire. Luckily, the Wall of Omens is definitely going to be a good card to block with. Yeah, let's go with Wall of Omens. Draw a card. And pass the turn. And then we'll just ramp into an Arachnus Spinner. Another 10th. Play a blue land. Interesting. Um, let's play that land and go into a Rejuvenator. Always yield. Go get a blue-green Cryptic Spires and pass the turn. Yeah, I think that was correct. Over Pride Mage, play tap land. Block here. Take 2. If they pump spell, that's fine. Bolster. Oh, okay. Scale Blessing. Yep. That's a spell. It's worse than like a Battlefield promotion, but it's a spell. Here we get another Rejuvenator. I like it. Get a single Plains, put Eternal Witness, Forbidden Alchemy, Deadly Recluse, and Roon to the bottom. Oh well. And we'll pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're 2 mana away from Great Worm. About to be 3 mana. Just chump block so we don't take too much damage. What you got there? A Bugler? Sure. Put Grand Arbiter Augustin. Now that's scary. Into a Jeskai Elder. So we have 1 unknown in hand. Well, we'll just slam a 5/6. Arachnus Spinner. Cryptic Spires and pass the turn. Now that we got a big creature, things are looking up for us. Are they casting Grand Arbiter Augustin? Okay, Figure of Destiny. That's also scary. But they can only level it up now. I mean, they can just level it up twice next turn. So yeah, that's a problem. Okay, that's a bigger problem. That's a bigger problem. We can, like, block and block and take a whole lot of damage. Well, let's find out how much damage we take, shall we? Block, block. Tap, target the figure. Yes, go grab a web. And we take exactly lethal. GG's. On to sideboarding against aggro. Let's throw in Battlefield Promotion. And cut Spinner, just too slow. A Dream Shaper Shaman instead. And then cut Forbidden Alchemy. Yeah, let's run it like that. I like this version. Alright, and we are back. We'll be on the play, and this is a hard mulligan with 1 land. This is better. We will keep. And with no red mana, we just put the Bear's Companion on the bottom. Let's start off with a Smuggler and pass. Once they figure out what they want to keep. Oh wait, they didn't mulligan. They just have a stop on upkeep for some reason. Well, I would have to wait, but with the power of editing, you don't have to. Nepheli Smuggler and pass the turn. And then next turn we can play Sanctuary, and then a Recluse. Sanctuary. Move combat. Swing for 1. And pass the turn. The Recluse will make oh, they don't have the 10th District Legionnaire. Interesting. Well, let's cast a Recluse. Crypt expires and pass the turn. Then next turn we can Oracle Moldiah. Militia Bugler, revealing nothing. Dang, Militia Buglers have not been very good in MTGO. Let's play a Mountain and tap for Oracle. Have an Annoyed Altasaur on top of deck, so we can cast that next turn. Plus that can replace the top cards of our deck, so we can start hitting some lands. Maybe they cast Grand Arbor Augustin. Great. We're definitely gonna Bant Charm that guy. We draw no land on top. A little annoying, but you go away. Pass the turn. And then next turn we can like Eternal Witness buy back the Bant Charm. They swing. We will block the Seeker. And take like 4, since they probably have some sort of spell. God's Willing, yep. That is fine. We lose Recluse, but all in all, we save ourselves 3 damage. So, not bad. Hopefully there are lands on top of our deck for Oracle purposes. And then they pass. We draw land. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana, so we can't Altasaur, but we can Eternal Witness. Buy back. Let's go with the Recluse or the Bant Charm. Let's go with the Charm. More guaranteed removal rather than in combat. And then we pass. And we're willing to trade the Eternal Witness for a Prowess trigger. Even though Nephelia Smuggler, Eternal Witness can do some fun things. I think if they're just swinging for 2, then we're willing to take it. Yeah, we'll just take it. And what you got? Back, draft, Hellkite. That is getting Bant Charm for sure. There is no escaping the Bant Charm for you. Unless you have a God's Willing, of course. Because of course they do. Why wouldn't they? We can deal with it. Sorta. We just have to flicker the Eternal Witness. Let's see. They can swing God's Willing, God's Willing. This will be 4, 5, 6, 7. 11 damage? I don't like that. Yep. They want a God's Willing anything now? No? Okay, we'll chump block here. And then they will, God's willing. Yep. They stack the triggers. They're going to scry. But this is fine. Yeah, we'll just smuggler. Let everything resolve. Name green. Do you want to cast another God's Willing? No? Okay. Well, we will flicker our Eternal Witness. And buy back Bant Charm. This way we can get rid of the Hellkite next turn. But we are taking a lot and go down to 6. Nothing on top of our deck. Well, no time like the present. Let's Bant Charm, Backdraft Hellkite now. And pass the turn. Or Wall of Omens. Let's Wall of Omens. Plus, if we hit 2 untapped lands, we can still buy back Bant Charm. And as battlefield, we draw a card. Nope, just a body double. That can copy a Recluse, but that's it, so not too amazing. What did they draw? Transmutation. Well, that's just rude. Now our little loop is over. Oh well. We'll chump block with it. Actually, might even trade. Yeah, we trade. And then block here. Go down to 4. We're getting in bolt range, and I'm not a big fan of that, but hopefully we can live to tell the tale. Crypt expires. Let's body double. We'll copy the Eternal Witness. This will buy back the Smuggler. And we can start getting this loop back online. But for now, we just pass. And if they do have a trick, we have Battlefield Promotion. Obs on Falconeer. End of turn, we will Battlefield Promotion the Oracle just to gain the life and get the counter. We hit land. That's good for us. And then 1 for Smuggler. Yep, they can see. GG's, OP. On to the final round. Do we want to sideboard in anything? Maybe another Recluse? Yeah, let's just throw it back in. Final round. Now let's cut the Dream Shaper. Never mind. We're mulliganing this hand. Mulligan. This can actually be kept. Bottom the Altasaur and a Crypt expires. Yeah, mulligan to 5 is not great. That significantly lowers our chances of winning this game. But hopefully with a little luck we can win. We will Oracle. And we hit a Settle Beyond Reality. Okay, that can be good later. They... Oh, they're stuck on lands. Wait, are they stuck on lands? They suspend Rift Bolt. Yeah, they're stuck. Oh, wait. Swing for one. I almost auto-passed there. Luckily, the thing stops on attack. Yep. Rift Bolt. They Rift Bolt our Coiling Oracle. That is fine by... Oh, they burn our face. Well, that's rude. Tap land. Swing for one. And pass the turn. They hit a land, and it's a white source. Ugh, not good. What do they got? Jeskai Ascendancy. Aye, that's a little scary. Just a tad. Well, let's cast the bear. Bear's companion. We get a bear. We swing for one. And if they cast a creature, we can flicker the companion and get another bear. And then that's just going to be hard to come back from. They drew another land. What do they got? Obzon Falconeer. Yep. That is definitely getting settled beyond reality. Roon would also be nice here to get that engine started. But I think we just want to... Do we want the 4/4 online now? I think we can wait. Let's be patient. Cast Roon. Plus, there might be a better target for Settle Beyond Reality. Roon, swing for 4. Plus, if we draw an untapped land, then we can flicker the Bear's Companion twice. Yep. They take 4, and we pass turn. Plus, Rune of the Hidden Realm is just really hard to deal with in combat. Like, you swing, they try and double block, you exile one of them, and then you eat the other. They swing with the Falconeer, we'll chump block. I don't trust them just having, like, 3 pump spells. Figure of Destiny. Into Seeker of the Way. Yeah, that's fine. They probably have God's Willing. Or either that, they're just going to activate the figure. So what we're going to do is exile the figure with Settle. Perfect, untap land. Tap a white. Exile figure. Exile Bear's Companion. We get another bear. Move to combat. Let's not swing in with Roon. If they have a God's Willing, then they could just eat Roon. As I call God's Willing. We could just fizzle this. Or, yeah, I think we fizzle this. Exile Seeker. They get all of these triggers that mean nothing. I mean, they untap the Falconeer, so that does matter. But they can't eat the bear or get the scry. And they discard Grand Arbiter Augustin. They take 4, and we pass. End of turn, it comes back. Sure thing, you get your Seeker back. Have a nice day. They cast Militia Bugler. Hitting nothing. And then they just pass. And then they concede, yeah. With creating bears every turn. Yeah, they concede. And we have Dream Shaper Shaman, Eternal Witness. Yeah, GG's. On to game number 3. Alright, we are here in match number 3 against Sora. And this is a fine hand to keep on the draw. We've got all of our top ends. We could discard the Impervious Great Worm and copy it with Body Double. I like this turn. I like it a lot. They play White Source into Doomed Traveler. That's a little scary, but fine. They're an aggro deck. No, it's aggro. Why does it always have to be aggro? Sanctuary, bounce this. End of turn, discard, Impervious Great Worm. No, opponent, not scary whatsoever. It's just a 16/16 indestructible for 10 mana. No one would ever get to 10 mana. Never, 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 never. They swing for 3. And then what you do? You just pass? Sure, I'm happy with that. Let's cast a Recluse. Into play Cryptic Spires. And pass turn and hopefully draw a land. Because this is getting a little sketchy and I don't like it. Like, we drew 4 cards and none of them were a land. Living Lightning. Yeah, that's fine. Land. There we go. Although it's not a blue source, we can't do anything this turn. Ah, that bites. Really hoping on deep analysing that turn. Analysing? Deep analysising? Deep analysi? Not really sure. English is hard. Oh, they're Mardu. Interesting. As they cast Mathis, the Fiend Seeker. Well, we have a tap land. Take that. Hopefully this Bear's Companion can stabilize us. They only have 2 cards in hand, so... Hopefully they're just flooding out. Please say they're flooding out. Blue, red, and some more. Cast Bear's Companion. And pass the turn. End step, they can get a Mathis trigger, but that's fine. We'll block there, or like there and there. Take 3, go down to 2, and then settle beyond reality to Mathis. I like that. As long as they don't cast anything scary. Yep. Block here, block here. Damage happens, we go down to 2. Mathis doesn't lose life, they gain life, so that's not what I'm worried about. GG's. Vampire Sovereign for the last few points of damage. Yeah, that turn when we didn't have the blue mana really screwed us over. Well, against an aggro deck, we throw in Battlefield Promotion and a Recluse. Cut Arachnus Spinner. And Great Worm. I don't think we need those expensive cards to win. Yep, and this is a fine looking hand. Play Island into Smuggler turn 1. No, we'll play the Cryptic Spire just in case we draw a Coiling Oracle. Like, getting Nephelia Smuggler turn 1 and an extra damage, I don't think is, like, worth that. If we do draw a Coiling Oracle. Or a Recluse. Yeah, Recluse is also a reason. Or any 2-drop, really. Just being able to cast that on curve is nice. They cast a Thrall. That is fine by me. Definitely annoying, but fine. We draw a Mountain. So now we can cast the Smuggler and pass the turn. We don't want to trade our Recluse for the Thrall. They move to combat, they swing for 2. I think we'll trade our Smuggler now that we have Roon in hand. And Settle Beyond Reality. Yeah, the damage from Thralls add up. I would know. I play them a lot. Yep, they cast another Thrall. And another Recluse. That's nice, but let's Oracle here. Wall of Omens. That'll be good next turn. We will pass the turn. Yeah, next turn we can Wall of Omens, Deadly Recluse. Yeah, I like that. They move to combat. Swing for 2. We'll take it. And then what? What you got? Mathis? That's fine. Just a 3/3 menace for 3. That has some flavor text. Now has a bounty to counter. That's fine. Play a land. Tap this for white. Play a land. I wonder if we flicker the Oracle, will we be able to play another land? It does say you may play an additional land. As in one more, but we've already played an additional land. Huh. Well, 'tis not time for actual strategy. 'Tis time for science! True science! We must find this out. Ah, dang, we can't. Oh well. So yeah, that makes sense considering that Oracle's reading you may play an additional land, and we've already played one additional land this turn. Than what rules state. So yeah, that makes sense, but science is always worth it. They Vampire Sovereign, that is annoying, but we've got a Recluse to block it. Let's Wall of Runes, or Wall of Omens, play land, play planes, tap, 4 to cast Rune, or 5 to cast Rune, and then pass. Annoyed Altasaur is definitely going to be a good finisher here. Yep, they concede, and on to game number 3. Here, yeah, just throw it back in. This will be the final match, the match of all matches. And this looks like a sweet hand. We're missing a few lands, but we've got removal, we've got card draw, we've got ramp. We are happy. And our finisher, Bear's Companion. Oh, Fireblade Artist. That's a scary one. We take it. Play a Cryptic Spires and pass the turn. Yeah, Fireblade Artist is pretty good on the play. Come on, just draw land. Just draw land. Land. Ah, dang it. Well, to catch up, I think we have to run Coiling Oracle over Deadly Recluse. Sunset Sanctuary, please. Please. Smuggler. Ugh. End of turn. They cycle Unearth, and we will discard Forbidden Alchemy. It's going to be too slow. They move to combat. They swing for 2. Surprisingly enough, I want a chump block, but we could possibly double block with a Smuggler. And then they call to the feast. Yep, that's bad for us. Plains, perfect. So we can Recluse into Smuggler. And pass the turn. Will they start tossing vampires? They do not just yet. They move to combat. They swing out with everything. Yep. We will block here. Actually, we'll block here, here, and here. We'll double block like that. Eat a vampire, trade with the Fireblade Artist. Do they have, like, Martial Glory? Oh, that was, like, the worst possible card they could have had. That kills our Recluse and save their Fireblade Artist. Yeah. Oh, well. Then I guess we will Elvish Rejuvenator. And what do we hit? We put away Bant Charm, another Recluse, and a Quaddle. But we hit a Cryptic Spires. And pass the turn. Will they toss a Vampire? They do not. They move to combat. They swing. We will block a Vampire. We go down to 9, and hopefully no Heroic Reinforcements anytime soon. Mathis. Forest. Cast Bear's Companion. Create a 4/4. And if the Bear's Companion lives, we can start flickering it with our Settle Beyond Reality. Will they sack? They do, so they throw it at us. That's very bad. They only have 3 cards in hand, but the Eyeblight ending hurts. And let's trade, even though we could... We could flicker it with Settle. I think it's just safer to block here. And hopefully they don't have any Heroic Reinforcements in hand. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Yeah, let's Deep Analysis into a Deranged Assistant. Like, we're dead to a lot of things right now. So we just gotta hope and pray. No blocks. Mathis trigger, that's fine. And Battlefield Promotion, just what we were looking for. Tap, we mill, Bear's Companion, great. Then we will blue, green. We will Settle Beyond Reality? Yeah, let's Settle Beyond Reality. We don't get any flicker effect, but we get to exile it, and we're at 1, so it's really important. And then we pass the turn. What do they got? Crackling Doom. That would kill us if we didn't have Battlefield Promotion to gain life. So we go to 3, then we go to 1 again. And then they pass. Wall of Omens. Good draw. Always yields. Where's our Spore Web Weaver? We really want to see that. Roon of the Hidden Realm. Pass the turn. Come on, they flood. Come on, flood. That's all we're asking. Heroic. Settle beyond reality. That's fine. Pride Mage is fine. It's a creature. It's a spell. At least it's not a land. So we'll just pass. And then what do they got? An Iguanar. Luckily we can block that with the Wall of Omens. Body double. There we go. What do we want to get? Yep. Let's body double. Copy the Bear's Companion. Yep, Bear's Companion. Get a 4/4, and do we Arachnus Web the Hissing Iguana? I think we do. This just turns any creature they draw into a death sentence for me, which sucks, and we can't do anything about it at the moment. So we just gotta hope and pray that we can kill them before they draw any creature, or damage, or removal spell. Honestly, literally anything, we die. So just lands, please. Did you draw a land? Fiery Fall. GG's, OP. We die to the Iguanar's last ping. Ah. Oh well. Well, if you're still here, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. And if you were willing to leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment down below what you thought, any improvements I can make. And until next time, I hope you enjoyed the video.